Good evening. Welcome to the Bell Pettigrew Sessions, brought to you from the Museum of the University of St Andrews, Star St Andrews Radio and the Students' Association. We showcase the finest student musicians in St Andrews' quirkiest venue, or we usually do, but obviously we can't be there tonight, so we're here virtually. The Bell Pettigrew Museum of Natural History really is one of the quirkiest venues in town, and we use the museum to showcase biodiversity, climate change and species loss. We've got two fantastic acts for you tonight, and Emily is going to tell us about them.
Yeah, sure. I'm Emily. I'm the head of music for Star this year. St Andrews Radio does a lot for the sort of music scene in town. We host student radio shows, which we have hundreds of, and we also facilitate a lot of performances from students and from external performers as well. Our two performers tonight are fantastic. We have Oliver Frank of the band Fidel Castrated, who's an incredible guitar player, great musician, and we also have a special guest joining us from Glasgow, Ernesto Fernandez from Nasty Nesto and the Sad Boys, who are also a fantastic band, and I'm really looking forward to hearing them both. So I think we'll pass over to Oliver now for the first performance.
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah.
Cool. Hi, I'm Oliver. I'm in a band called Fidel Castrated with a few other guys, but they are not here right now because of this global pandemic. So I'm going to play 3 songs, 2 of mine and 1 cover. This first one is by me. Saw your grey hair from up on the hill, big brown eyes and bushy whiskers on it, shiny and wet, that bald grey head turned to look at me and I looked away. When you looked at me, made me realize that you would always be on the inside of the cage. Does that even make you sad? 'Cause at least they gave you free fish, free squid, free queenie, and free friends. Oh, did they take your life away from you for free fish? How can you sit there and die in that cage where I watch you play at 1 and 4? You look so pretty and You look so nice. I'm not so sure you'd be better on the inside of the cage. I get to sit here on the outside of the cage. I'm not so sure it's better out here than in there. Maybe I'm free, but I'm sure not happy with it. And I sure don't get any. No, I don't get any. Free fish. I don't get any free squid. No free cleaning. And I pay for my friends. Oh, should I give my life away to something for free fish? Did they take your life away from you? Or did you give it to them? Cool. Alright, this next one is by Parquet Courts. It's called Human Performance. I know exactly where I was when I first saw you, the way I see you now through these eyes, waiting to retry. Those pristine days I recalled so fondly, feel fewer trials when a life is lonely, but now if only I never felt it, I never heard it. I know I loved you, did I even deserve it when you returned it? There's no suspicion, no hesitation, believing through the eyes of sure adoration. Witness and know, fracture and hurt, eyes in a fire. Fitness of yours, shit's like a house closing its doors, curved in the dark, rinses of yours. Ashtrays crowded, bottle is empty, no music plays and nothing moves without drifting into a memory. Busy apartment, no room for grieving, sink full of dishes and no trouble believing that you are leaving. Mid-sentence tremors, mind at its weakest, unmoved and shaken off the thoughts that it sleeps with. Witness and know, fracture and hurt, eyes in a fire, blink unrehearsed. Shit's like a house closing its doors into the dark, rinses of yours. walks the darkness at pitch without you. Ask me, do I realize what I've done and who I've done to? Indeed I do, you know. It never leaves me, just visits less often. It isn't gone and I won't feel its grips often without a coffin. Breathing beside me, feeling its warmness. Phantom affection gives the human performance. Witness and know, fracture and hope, as in a fire, blink unrehearsed. She's like a house, closing its doors, curved in the dark. Rinses of yours. Alright, and this last one's also by me. It is called Weather. When it started, there were flowers in the air. Now it's gray and dark and there are no leaves anywhere. I just want some green. Maybe even some yellow, or just any color. Throwing blankets on my back and screaming about the weather. I do not care whether it's raining or it's pouring. I just want it to be sunny. And it's not sunny. It's always cloudy. Can it always be nice outside? 70 degrees, Fahrenheit. It's just so chilly all the time. I'm sorry that I can't keep you warm in the rain or in the snow. Can I offer you this electric blanket to keep you warm? I'm sorry that I can't change the weather in your town, but I can turn the heater on. I hope it helps to keep you warm. My bones are cold from the mist in the air. My brain is dark because you are not here. Join me in the rain. The cold's not so bad. We've got the heater on. Can always be nice inside. 73.45 Fahrenheit. The radiator's on, and I couldn't be happier. Can it always be hot inside? 99.9 Fahrenheit. The radiator's broken and I just can't fix it. Alright, that's my 3. I'm all done.
Thank you so much for that, Oliver. That was excellent. Seriously great stuff.
Cheers.
All right. After that fantastic set, we have one more musician for you guys. We have a guest from Glasgow, as I mentioned earlier, Ernesto, who is of the band Nasty Nesto and the Sad Boys. I'll pass over to him now and let him do his stuff.
Hello everyone, how's it going? I'm gonna try and play 3 or 4 songs quickly before my battery dies out. This first one is a song that I am gonna release a demo of shortly. It is called Belly Rub, and it's about getting a real good belly rub. Please don't leave, 'cause I won't leave until I leave you, and then I'll stick you to the wall. And your friends will ask me where you are, and I'll say I don't know. Oh, oh, oh. I don't know you up until I know you, and then I'll be someone else. I guess that we never really met. People don't mean the things they say. Last night I saw you, I pretended I was dead, and then I felt a real good belly rub. You picked me up, and I was sick. You just laughed. You're so lovely, and I'm lonely. Don't you try to stick around, 'cause you've seen it was before now. This vacation don't include you, just includes the place you stay. 'Cause it's better when you're not there. Da da da, da da da, da da da, do da da da, da da da, da da da, da da da. You're only worth the time I get to waste when I'm not doing much. Anyway, yeah. You're only worth the time I get to waste when I'm not doing much. Anyway, you're amazing. I'm amazed to walk right through these days. You look stupid and lost. Yeah, I just heard our conversation. Contradictions happen when I speak. Well, you should see the things I do now. People don't mean the things they say. Last night I saw you, I pretended I was dead, and then I felt a real good belly rub. You picked me up, and I was sick. You just laughed and said, trust the things you say. Last night I saw you, you pretended you were dead, and then I was just trying to get close. I picked you up, then you were sick, and I was just sort of standing there. Oh, da da da, da 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 da. Thank you. That is called Belly Rub, and I will be releasing a wee demo of that one fairly soon, and also of this next one called Oh Darling Here I Come. She wanted my world, I gave her the keys, but she covered me with questions. So the weight of it on my shoulders was too heavy for me. Oh darling, here I go. Come take it off your shoulders and give it to me. And darling, not again. Don't take it off your shoulders and give it to me. But I knew there was no space for me. Her troubles were my worries, she gave them to me. And I knew there was no answer fit to get her off my shoulders and free her from me. Oh darling, here I go. Come take it off your shoulders and give it to me. And darling, not again, no, not again, no, no. I've taken off your shoulders, you get to me. Oh, we should measure all the pressure that we give out as a treasure. My attention, if I mention, we're just crazy for dependence. Feelings that mean us change when I kiss ya. Disappearing with the words that we bring. I think we need to get attention. Pull ourselves out of this pressure. Oh, darling, here I go. Oh, come take it off your shoulders and give it to me. And darling, not again, no, not again, no, no. I'm taking off your shoulders, you gave it to me. Thank you. I am gonna play a song that I wrote not long ago. I've started doing a Tuesday songwriting challenge, and every Tuesday I'm meant to post a song on Facebook about
We seem to run into some technical difficulties on Ernesto's side, so we'll just give him 5 minutes to see if we can get that figured out. Oh, yeah, you're coming through again. While Ernesto's sorting that out, I'll make some idle chat with you guys. So we normally host the Bell Pettigrew Sessions once every 4 or 5 weeks or so. And obviously we can't do them in person anymore, and hopefully the backgrounds are giving you an idea of what the museums are like. They really are fantastic. A really great venue to play in. Yeah, it's a shame that we've not been able to do them in person, but I think it's also great that we're able to give you guys like a taste of some of the talent we have in town and out of town, even in Glasgow as we had today. It's a really great opportunity for everyone to, you know, come together and listen to some music, especially in times like these. Um, I'm not 100% sure that Ernesto's going to be able to get back on, but I think our tech wizard Andrew is going to jump in and save the day. He's pretty good at this sort of thing. Always prepared for disasters. Should just be another few seconds or so, and I think we'll be... Oh, here we go. I think we're back up and running.
Not sure if you can hear me.
I can definitely hear you. I'll wait for Andrew to give us the all
Can't hear you, but I'm gonna play one more song. This is from a songwriting challenge that I'm doing every Tuesday. This one was on the theme of what's worth it, and it's called Fires at the Meadows. Hope you enjoy. Fires at the meadow, friends all around us, but oh, I can only see ya. Flickering the moon, and the fire seems confused, and you seem gone. So I come up and hold ya. Then you play the next tune, and I'm making about you. What a way to be now. And I'm broke just enough to buy smoke and rob the shop. And that seems to amuse ya. Camping up in Wales, a place I thought you'd never return. It's okay, now I'm near. Mixing up the tracks, not quite knowing our way back. But it's not like we're lost now. Then you play the next tune, and I'm making about you. What a way to be now. Are we just two blind folk playing who can hold the most? And that seems to amuse ya. Oh. And the news at 12 o'clock, your bets on who will lose their job. But it's not like we work much. Thank you. Thank you. That was my last song. That was called Fires at the Meadow, and I can't hear anything that's coming out of the radio, so thank you all.
Thank you so much for that, Ernesto. Although you can't hear us, hopefully we can get the message across that that was a fantastic set, and thank you so much for playing, and a huge thank you to Andrew as well for coming through on the tech side of things and saving the day. He really is the backbone of Star. We'd be nowhere without him. Yeah, that was two fantastic sets. Thank you so much for performing, guys. I don't know if Matt wants to say anything else. I'm not sure I quite heard what was coming through there, but I'm sure
No,
it was
that's
all good
because,
things.
as in 2020, I forgot to unmute.
Of course,
Just
that's
saying
totally
thank
fine.
you to Oliver and Ernesto and to Emily and to Andrew on the tech as well, and we hope to see you at the Bell Pettigrew Sessions again in future.
And thanks to you as well, Matt, for coming on and presenting. Thank you to everyone watching as well. I hope you all have a wonderful night, and we'll see you at the next one.